Hi, and welcome to English Listening Room. Listen, notice, and speak with us. Subscribe and join the room. Let's begin.
Someone asked me, "How was your day?" I said, "Nothing happened." Then we both looked at the floor.
Oh no. Was that true?
Not really. I worked, bought bread, called my sister, and missed my bus. But none of that felt important.
Good news. You do not need an exciting day. You need 3 small pieces. I am Riley.
And I am Sam. This is the English Listening Room.
If you are A2 or B1, by the end you can answer, "How was your day?" without freezing or inventing a wild story.
Great, because I do not own a dragon, and my Tuesday was very normal.
Normal is enough. Let us make normal easy to share.
So, what do I say instead of nothing happened?
Start with, "I had a pretty normal day." Pretty means quite, but not very. It sounds relaxed and true.
I had a pretty normal day. That already sounds better than nothing.
Exactly. It gives the other person something to hold.
But it still feels short.
Then add one main thing. I had a pretty normal day. I was at work until 5. One clear fact is enough.
I had a pretty normal day. I was at work until 5. Then I bought bread.
Nice. Then helps us move forward in time. It means after that.
My whole story is work and bread.
That is a real story. People often connect through small things, not big news.
Can I say I just worked all day?
You can, but just can sound a little closed. Try, "I worked most of the day, then I had a quiet evening." Now your answer has a door.
I worked most of the day, then I had a quiet evening.
Good. A quiet evening is not boring. It tells us how the day felt.
Felt? So I should add a feeling too?
Yes. Fact, detail, feeling. That is our small plan today.
Okay. I was at work until 5. Then I missed my bus. That was not a great detail.
It is perfect. A detail is one small thing people can picture. It does not need to be happy.
Picture means imagine it in your mind, right?
Right. They can see you standing at the bus stop. That makes your answer human.
I had a pretty normal day. I worked until 5, then I missed my bus and waited in the rain.
Now I want to ask what happened next. Your day has movement,
Nothing exciting happened next. I got home and ate the bread.
which is also a detail. Do not throw away the small ending.
So I can say, I got home, made tea, and finally relaxed. That sounds like a complete day.
Exactly. Finally means at the end, after waiting or doing something difficult.
Finally relaxed. I like that. It shows why tea mattered.
Yes, the detail and the feeling work together. I will ask you now, Sam, how was your day?
I had a pretty normal day. I worked until 5, missed my bus, and got home late, but I made tea and finally relaxed.
That is a lovely answer. It is simple, clear, and easy to reply to.
What if I forget all 3 parts?
Use only 2. A main thing and one detail are still much better than nothing. Tiny recap. Start with a true line. Add one thing you did. Then add one detail or feeling.
Pretty normal day. One thing, one detail.
Good. Now let us make the other person talk too.
This is where I usually panic again. I finish my answer, then I wait.
Give the question back. Say, "How about you?" It is short, friendly, and useful.
I had a pretty normal day. I worked until 5, then I had a quiet evening. How about you?
Perfect. You shared something, then invited them in.
Can I ask a longer question too?
Yes. If they mention one detail, follow it. You went to a market? What did you buy? Follow means continue with their idea. Sam, how was your day?
Pretty normal, actually. I studied in the morning, then I met a friend for coffee. The best part was our long walk home. How about you?
Very natural. The best part is a useful phrase when one small moment was good.
And if the day was difficult?
You can still be simple. It was a long day, but I am glad it is over. You do not need to explain everything.
It was a long day, but I'm glad it is over. How about you?
Clear, honest, and still kind.
I think I was waiting for a perfect story, but a small true story is easier.
Exactly. Conversation is not a performance. It is a small exchange. Let us try a tiny game. I will give you a plain day. You choose the detail that makes it easier to picture.
Okay, I like games better than big grammar rules.
First day, you worked at home. You answered emails. You ate soup for lunch. What is your answer?
I worked at home today. I answered a lot of emails, but the best part was my lunch. I made soup and sat by the window.
Lovely. You did not need every email. The soup and window make the day feel real.
What if I say, I was busy? That is also true.
It is true, but it is very wide. Add one reason. I was busy because I had 3 calls. Because tells us why.
I was busy because I had 3 calls. After that, I was happy to turn off my computer.
Yes, that is a full answer with only 2 sentences. Second day, you had class, forgot your lunch, and a friend shared food with you.
That one is easy. I had class in the morning and I forgot my lunch, but my friend shared her food with me, so the day got better.
Great use of but. It shows a change in the story.
Got better means it became better later?
Exactly. We use it for a day, a problem, or even the weather. Last one. You did not leave the house. You watched a film, cleaned your room, and called your mother.
I stayed home today. Nothing big happened, but I cleaned my room and called my mother. It felt good to have a quiet day.
Perfect. Nothing big happened, but is much warmer than nothing happened.
Ah, the word but saves the sentence. It says there was still something worth sharing.
Exactly. You are not selling your day, you are opening a small window into it.
So my answer can be short, but it needs one small picture. A bus, soup, a call, or even a quiet room.
Yes. Pick the detail you remember most, then add, how about you? That is enough for a real conversation.
Good. My ordinary Tuesday finally has a clear little voice today.
Here is what many learners miss. Saying nothing happened is often not about vocabulary. It is fear that your life is not interesting enough.
Oof. Yes, I think they will be bored before I even speak.
Most people do not need a movie. They want a real person. A missed bus, a good lunch, a hard class. These are enough.
So tomorrow I will choose one thing before someone asks me.
Good. At the end of the day, say one sentence aloud. Today I felt. That is your practice.
One sentence? Not a diary with 20 pages?
Please do not make homework scary. One sentence is enough. Last practice. I ask, how was your day? You had class, cooked dinner, and felt proud.
I had a pretty normal day. I had class in the afternoon, then I cooked dinner for myself. The best part was that it tasted good. I felt proud.
Great. One real day. One clear story. Today we used 3 simple moves. Start with a true line, add one detail, and return the question.
Your turn. Tonight, say one sentence about your day. Start with, I had a pretty normal day, but...
Save this episode for your next small conversation and follow English Listening Room for easy English you can use today. This is Riley.
And this is Sam.
You have been listening to First Steps from the English Listening Room.
Bye.
Thanks for learning with us. For more real English you can use, subscribe and join the room. See you next time.